Hello. So, yeah, I'm about an hour early because the kids went for a walk. So I figured I was going to take advantage of that and just go live an hour early. Um, Miss Mabel has decided she's going to uh, chill out up here. Mabel. Um, that's if she doesn't jump down. There she goes. What are you doing, Mabel? What you doing, kitten? Hmm? Okay. So yeah. Really, Oreo? Seriously? 2 years she's been in this house. 2 years since she was what, 2 months old, maybe a little younger, because we weren't really sure how old she was when my daughter got her. And to this day, Oreo still hisses at her. Still. Like, why? But anyway, so I titled this Day in the Life of a Mom. So I have two children. I have my daughter, Tori. Full name is Victoria, but we call her Tori. She's 19. She's going to be 20 on the 26th of this month. I'm going to have a 20-year-old child. My God. And my son, Peter, is 18. He turned 18 back in June. Both of them are high school graduates. Neither of them have any plans on going to college. Well, Tori does, Peter does not. He's happy where he is, and I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't really want either of them moving out yet. I do not believe that they are ready to live on their own, even if they had a roommate. That being said, neither of them could financially afford to live on their own, even with a roommate. My daughter is not full-time, even though she works full-time hours at her job. And my son, right now, he's on medical leave due to his Crohn's disease. He had to have surgery, and that was about a week and a half ago. So, neither of them make enough money to afford to live on their own. My first apartment was $400 a month, and that was back in 97, I think. So in the 90s, 400 a month. I paid like $20 a month for my utilities, and I worked about 60 hours a week. So I was not really home very much. Cost of living has gone up exponentially, as everyone knows. So unless you're willing to live in a bug-infested dump, you're not going to have any type of decent housing situation without paying through the nose. So I am currently very happy to have both of my children still in the house and have no plans on kicking them out, making them move out. And honestly, my daughter moved out for about a week earlier in the year, living with one of her friends' family. And I was extremely depressed, very, very, very depressed while she was gone. And I told her, look, I love you. I will support whatever decision that you make, but just know that this is not what I would have chosen for you. Like, that's not the situation that I would prefer you to be in, living away from the house. So, whatever makes you happy, I will support you. So I get a phone call while I'm at work. It's her asking if I would be okay with her moving back home. So of course I said, yes. Do you want me to send Steve, who's my husband, to come get you? What do you want me to do? How do you want to do this? Do you want to wait until I'm done work? Because I was in work till 10. She goes, well, if you want to, let Steve know, maybe he can help me bring my stuff. And I was like, okay, and I'll help you when I'm done. So hang up the phone, and I do a little happy dance in the aisle because yay, my baby's coming home. So she moved back, and when she got in the car, she started crying. And I said, honey, baby, why are you crying? And she's like, I thought you'd be mad at me. I was like, why? I said, you just gave me an early Mother's Day gift. I said, you came home. I didn't want you to be out to begin with. I said, so this is an early Mother's Day gift for me. So I was very happy. So then my son graduated high school back in May. Here in Virginia, school starts in August and ends in May, the school year. So he graduated in May instead of June, like up north where I grew up. So they're both out of school. Right now, I'm the only human home. As I said, I am a mom, 2 children. I have 2 kitty fur babies, 1 doggy fur baby, 2 feathered fur babies that never stop screaming. I think they're going to go and live with their Aunt Kimmy because Mommy can't stand the screaming anymore. And then I have 1 grand kitten. That's Mabel. She's about 2 years old now. So for humans and for 6 animals in the house, yay. And then my plant tower, which this little lucky bamboo, well, maybe not so lucky. Oh, I broke it. Not sure. I think this, yeah, this is dead. I don't know how I'm supposed to I just, I'll figure it out. But anyway, I've had this for over a year, and the fact that it survived this long is a miracle. But my dad always joked with me that I have a black thumb and not a green thumb. Mainly that every plant that I have tried to grow dies. Not because I'm trying to kill them, but because I can't seem to keep them alive. I don't know why. I follow the directions. It says this amount of water, make sure the soil doesn't get dry. So yeah. So had a fun day today. I got to go see my coworkers and take the gifts that I purchased for our what's it called? Red Cross Angels, I think. I work at Lowe's, and we get children every Christmas that we, I guess, sponsor. You can choose individually, like you can say, you know, I'd like to have a boy, or I'd like to have a girl, or I'd like to have a family, and let one person, so well, for sake of argument, we'll say me, say I decide I'm gonna buy gifts for one child. So you get a paper that gives the child's age, weight, height, and sizes and things that they want. So we decided that our department was going to collectively buy things for 2 siblings. So we got a little boy and a little girl, and I chose to get the toys for the children and had fun shopping at Walmart because, you know, giant toddler, and had a blast with that. Found out that my little pennies are a lot more expensive than they used to be. And yeah, so went for a ride with my daughter, and we took Liberty, that's our dog, to Lowe's, and you know, to drop everything off. And so I could say hi to all my coworkers. And in the meantime, Peter had a nice leisurely long shower to make sure that the incisions in his tummy, you know, are clean, because they have to stay clean. If they don't, that's bad. We do not want infection, people. Infection's bad. So, you know, we did that and got to say hi to everybody. I got to see my work mom and all the kids, and I call them kids because they're like my kids' age, and they love me and I love them. And so we hug, and I saw all my friends, got to see some of the district people and update them, and, you know, saw my new store manager. We recently had a change of leadership at my store, which I'm not going to go into any details, which I don't even really know, but the store manager that we had previous, she was let go. So she has decided to pursue other opportunities, I think is how it was phrased. So she's gone. And then we went for a while with no store manager, which really sucked because, you know, we need to have a captain of the ship, you know? So we ended up poaching the store manager from my city, from the town I live in, as opposed to the town I work in. So we took the store manager from here at my work. So he came to our store. So we had Tim. Tim is wonderful. And I got to see him today, and I got to see his boss. And so they're very happy that my son is doing well. They can't wait for me to come back. I can't wait to go back because look, I'm doing a freaking vlog. I'm live on YouTube. I don't do this. Like, I do this when I have nothing else to do, pretty much. And like, I literally, like, I've been watching way too much YouTube, I think. And I've been watching a lot of people's react videos and like makeup tutorials. Like, I actually put makeup on today and yesterday, but I did the pink and stuff to go with the shirt. So yay. And like, I've been watching lots of just random BS on YouTube, and like, I've been watching way too much YouTube. My husband says that it's gonna rot my brain. So now I get to contribute. Yay. Because I have nothing better to do. Actually, I do. Later on, I'm gonna go to the gym once the kids are back home, and I know that, you know, Peter's resting and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna go with makeup on. No, don't judge me. You know, I've already got like a workout long sleeve shirt, change into some leggings, take this off because, yeah, don't work out my choker. And I'll get a bottle of water instead of my little Born to Sparkle cup. And I'm gonna hit the gym, do a couple miles on the treadmill. I need to get back in the swing of things. Because of the steroids I was on for an upper respiratory infection, and the fact that I've basically been sedentary, not doing like 12 miles a day at work like I normally do 5 days a week. I've not been doing that. I've been going on short little walks. I've been walking, you know, going around the house, but that's not the same thing as 8 hours at Lowe's, being on the floor for 8 freaking hours, going from one end of the store to the other and back again. Not the same thing. So I've gained a little bit of weight. I gained about 20 pounds from the freaking steroids. I've lost the majority of it, but I still have about 10 pounds to get back to where I was before I took the steroids and before I went on this FMLA leave. So, yeah, so that's what's been going on. I've been watching a lot of like sovereign citizen videos. And yeah, you know what? I'm going to go on, I guess, I'm going to spew my opinion, because opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. And I am trying not to cuss because, you know, potty mouth thing. I don't want to. So these people actually believe that they are above the law. Whether you are a resident of the country that you're in or not, you still have to abide by those laws. It does not matter whether you were born in the United States. If you are in the United States, regardless of whether you're a citizen or not, you have to follow the United States laws, federal laws, state laws. It doesn't matter where you are. You have to follow the law. If you're in England, same thing. Poland, Czechoslovakia, you know, anywhere, Australia, Japan, China, Singapore, like Singapore's not a country, but just wherever you are in the world, you need to follow the law of wherever it is that you are. So if the law states that you need to provide an identification card when you're stopped by the police, guess what? You've got to provide your identification card. And they do have the right to ask you to identify yourself, because they need to know who they're dealing with, whether or not you have anything on your record that they need to know about. Like, are you a felon and you've got a freaking gun in your vehicle? Guess what? If you're a felon and you're not supposed to be around firearms, well, guess what? Your ass is getting locked back up again. If you have a warrant for your arrest, guess what? You're going to get locked up. If you were speeding and you're supposed to get a ticket, they're going to give you a ticket. All these dumbass sovtards have to do provide their license, registration, and proof of insurance. That's it. You do what the cops ask you to do, and you'll be fine. There doesn't have to be any drama. You can record them if you want to. They don't give a flying fig. Because guess what? They're recording you. That's what that little thingy on their chest is. That's their little body camera. They're recording you too. And that's another thing. All these people that say, oh, well, you're not allowed to record me without my permission. Bitch, guess what? Yeah, I can. If I want to go and hold my phone like this, and I'm going to record you while I'm talking to you. Guess what? If you're in a public place, I can. It's the law. And you can say otherwise all you want, but it doesn't mean it's true. And it absolutely boggles my mind that people like this actually think that the BS that they spew is true. Like buy a freaking clue, people. Like, how did you get to be an adult or a young adult believing that crap? I literally have I have no idea how you managed to become as functional a citizen as you have when this is the crap that you believe. And you're going to go and these people like are allowed to operate motor vehicles and they can vote. They can have a say in our government. Like, are you kidding me right now? It just, the absolute idiocy and stupidity and just people like this should be chemically sterilized so that they don't spread their stupidity to the next generation. The sad part about it is that they breed so prolifically, they spread their stupidity. And other people, like, you know, people who have a brain and use it, and they have at least a drop of intelligence in their head, they wait and they have one, maybe two children when they're the ones that, hey, guess what? I have a high degree of intelligence, and so does my spouse. We should have multiple children so that the genes that we possess can hopefully be distributed into the general population and might improve the bloodlines of the next generation or 3 generations from now, because heaven knows that the human race needs all the help that it can get, because not only are we ruining our country, we're ruining our planet. And you know what? It's a really great thing that we don't have interspace travel. Like, we can't travel to other solar systems, because guess what? We find a way to screw somebody else up too. Yeah, I'm completely random today. I'm really tired. I've had some really messed up dreams recently, and I know it's stress induced, and I know getting back to the gym will get me back on track. And like, I can see it, I still look puffy. Oh my God. Ugh. Wow, that just made me look a lot younger. I'm so weird. So weird. Oh my God. Just, oh my God. The cats are not in here. The dog is out of the house. The kids are out of the house. I'm by myself, and I'm doing a live stream on YouTube about just random shit. So it's 19 minutes in. I'm going to end my stream for now. Maybe I'll stream later. Possibly, I don't know. Maybe I might stream in the middle of the night when I've taken my nighttime meds and I get kind of stupid, because I did that last night. So I guess technically it was this morning, I guess. So I don't know, but whatever. If anybody does watch this and has any thoughts to share, or any suggestions on, you know, what you think that you'd like to hear me spout on about, please feel free to leave a comment, and I will take your suggestions. Whether I agree with whatever it is that you suggest or not, I'll talk about it. So I hope everybody has had a wonderful day, and that y'all have a great night. I'm going to log off and play some League of Legends because there's Clash this weekend and I need to get my support game back on track. So peace out, everybody. I will talk to y'all later.